Chorizo, I'm in La Cucina Italiana. Hey, I got it. I love Italian. You want to make this Mother's Day memorable? Treat your mother, or maybe yourself, to Chef Silvio's culinary delights at Cafe Allegre in Madison or WoodWinds in Brantford. Joining me right now is executive chef and owner Silvio Suppa and Italian historian Anthony Riccio. How are you? Nice to see you, my paisans, my gumbas.
Nice to see you.
It's so nice of you to come here today. Yeah, tell us a little bit. You know, you've got a book out here. You're going to be cooking here. Tell us a little bit, if you could, Anthony, about the book and how you got this special relationship with Silvio.
Well, I got to know Silvio because we just were interested in the same things. I came from the same background he did. His relatives are about 20 miles from where my grandparents came from in the old country. So we went back to Italy. We researched this book. And what we found was that it was really the women who brought this cuisine to American shores, and it was because the women, they were the athletes of the kitchen. They were the ones who nurtured us. They were the heart of the family. They were even at times they were even the breadwinners. But the cuisine, this great cuisine, this Italian cuisine that everyone loves so much, came from the women. And the story in the book is that Silvio learned from his grandmother.
You learned from your grandmother? Mm-hmm. What was her name?
Carmela.
Carmela. Do you remember what the first thing was that she taught you to cook way back when?
Yes, it was chicken soup.
Chicken soup?
Chicken soup with pastina.
And how old were you then?
I was 9 years old.
9 years old, right there at your grandma's knee. Now, what are you going to be cooking for us today, Chef?
Today I will be making tornado rossini, which is a filet mignon with red bordelaise sauce, and foie gras, the duck liver pate. For an appetizer, we're making fresh mozzarella with bresaola, and a creme brulee for dessert.
Oh my gosh.
Creme brulee with some fresh berries on it. And,
all right, well, I'm going to let you, I've been warned repeatedly to not get too close to you when you're doing this. I wish you would start, so our guests are actually going to be joining us at the end of the program, and you can see a couple of them creeping up already.
Okay.
Yeah, Teresa's not too far away, trust me. She's like, this is my favorite restaurant, I can't wait to be. I said, Teresa, I'm doing this segment. All right, if you could, give us a little bit of Italian history as the chef cooks over there, if you would, Anthony.
Well, from my research, from the things that I've been working on, I'm writing a book right now called Farms, Factories, and Families, Italian Women of Connecticut, Italian-American Women of Connecticut. And what I found was, and what I'm learning, is that the women were really the glue in Italian culture. They really were the people that held the family together through the ages. And when they got to this country, I think they learned so many things. They learned how to handle money. They're the ones who bought all the houses. They're the ones who saved all the money. They managed the family economy. But they also learned how to cook. And with little, with scarce resources. And they were often the difference between starvation and survival in the old country. So when they got here, they found a whole new world with all these delights and all these opportunities. And they grew, they flourished, the women flourished. But it's a story that's never been told before because they were the power behind the throne. They were usually the quiet ones. They let the husbands do all the talking, but behind the scenes, they were really the ones who ran things.
Yeah, but did you ever see the look? I seen the look. I got a lot of friends that have Italian mothers and grandmothers.
All it took was one look.
All it was, one look.
That's right.
You know,
said a lot. Spoke volume.
A little bit. I know you know. Give us a little bit of the history, because I think the chef's history with cooking in New Haven is really something. So if you can give us a little bit of his background.
So what Silvio Suppa, when he came over here in the late '60s, and he had learned this wonderful cuisine from his grandmother. You have to remember this cuisine developed over hundreds, if not thousands, of years of evolution, passed on from woman to woman to woman. So when he got to New Haven, he opened up Delmonico's on Worcester Street. And he knocked them dead, and he became the standard of Italian restaurants because he brought the real cuisine to the street. And it was the main gathering point for so many people.
Everybody knew Delmonico's. And of course, the chef has two great places right now. And tell us a little bit about Cafe Allegre. I understand on Mother's Day they're going to be open from noon to 6. Tell us a little bit about Allegre.
They're going to have a special dinner for Mother's Day. They'll have their regular fare, but they'll also have some special dishes, specially prepared for Mother's Day. But it's got the same warmth as Delmonico's. It's got the same kind of feeling when you walk in there. You walk in, there's Silvio, and there's his wife Vittoria who welcome you. It's all from the heart.
Now what about WoodWinds? I mean, that is really something. How about a little bit about that?
Well, WoodWinds is another gathering point where there's it's won all sorts of awards for their weddings. People come from far and wide to eat there. It's a wonderful place.
Well, but they're doing something special for Mother's Day. What are they going to be doing there?
On Mother's Day, they're going to have a special menu,
like a big feast, and there's
special. Yes, the point is, call ahead make reservations now because it fills up really fast.
I would imagine.
Because everyone wants to get in there.
Can you smell that? If we had smell-o-vision, you guys would be licking the edge of your television set right now. This is unbelievable.
Really.
And if you want the recipe, you can come to WTNH.com and click on Connecticut Style. The creme brulee is going to be on it. The recipes are amazing, and they will be on WTNH.com. Click on Connecticut Style. And if you want to check out Cafe Allegre in Madison, the phone number is 203-245-7773, or WoodWinds Banquet Facility in Branford. You can call 203-481-6577. We're going to check back because, again, a lot of people here that want to sample this food. All right.